tech valuations are one of the more interesting ones because valuations in general, there's no exact science to it. It really comes down to what somebody on the market is willing to pay for a slice of that business. Like everything, it's two parties exchanging some form of value. A lot of the tech space is based around data, like how much data they hold of their users, what they can do with that data, how much they can on-sell, and then also the sheer volume of users. If you've got millions and millions of users and you know that eventually at some point you're going to be able to not invest so much into the development of the technology, and it gets to a point where your users are putting more revenue into the business than what you're having to spend on development of that tech, there's that turning point where the profit comes, and it comes thick and fast. So that valuation is the future expected cash flows from the users if they get their model right. Now, obviously, the buyers of those shares, once it went to IPO, went, no, we don't believe that valuation, but we're happy to value it at $9 billion, just not $13 billion. Because people can see, I think Uber's another prime example, that they've got years and years of hundreds of millions of dollars of losses, but it's one of the most valuable companies in the world based on volume of users, data collection, and the future potential earnings if they can get that right. But you got things like that court case where it all goes wrong and the valuation takes a pretty swift turn. Yeah,
well, the margins already are so tight with the Deliveroo business, and this is just going to create further impact on that. So
yeah, the other one as well, like, to compare a contrast to like a DoorDash, for example, where DoorDash's IPO went through the bloody roof. And what DoorDash did really well was to talk about the other things outside of just the ability to get some food to your door. They talked about their vision of going anything you want delivered. You're about to do a project in the shed and you realize your hammer's broken. You jump on DoorDash to get a hammer delivered. People got excited at the prospect of, I can get someone to jump into Bunnings and get me my hammer, so while I'm at home I can still finish doing the painting, and then the hammer arrives so I can hammer the bloody thing to the wall. So that drove part of DoorDash's valuation up through the roof, because it's exciting different things that are coming. It's potential of future earnings that people value in and go, yeah, I want in on that. And they're willing to pay a premium.
Chase, isn't that how the tech wreck happened though? I mean, I know they're paying absorbent amounts of money to do this, but again, cash